Wondering.
Are you free for coffee?
Welcome.
Guys, this is funny.
This is fun. Well, this is it was on BuzzFeed, which lately I'm just loving. They have so many cool
good
topics, but it's kind of some things that millennials agree with boomers on. So like, okay, boomers, you have a point about these things. We agree.
And we have a few topics.
Yes, and we have opinions about it. So one is, you cannot listen to music, videos, calls, whatever in public without headphones.
Please.
So agree.
Okay, so something was playing recently. I'm at Tom Thumb and I hear gunshots. And so, I'm like, what the hell? Girl, someone's listening to music walking down the aisles.
It's, y'all.
I'm like, really? We bumping something with gunshots and a damn Tom Thumb?
Y'all, I have heard so many conversations where they're telling something about their medical condition and what the doctor said and their hemorrhoids it's like, y'all, this is a private conversation.
Spoiler alert. We don't know.
We don't want to know.
No.
Okay. 2, I hate downloading an app for every freaking thing. I'm not clogging up my phone just for one baseball game ticket. Email me a PDF of my ticket. Isn't that the truth? These apps are out of freaking control.
And then y'all name these apps something we're going to remember, because sometimes I go to look for it and it's like, okay, today I was buying a humidifier. Half the humidifiers have an app. Wouldn't I just turn the damn thing on?
We're going to talk about that later on.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
New car headlights are too damn bright. Aren't they? What are those, halogen?
They are halogen. I think everybody has their brights on. I really do.
It seems like it.
But I think they're just
because I have even done that. I've put my brights on to tell them to turn theirs off, and then they're like, "Bitch, they're off."
This is the lowest setting I've got, bitch.
You are hurting my eyes.
Okay, we both wear glasses, so I kind of thought that was just a me thing.
No, okay. And then when you get older, y'all, FYI, nighttime stuff is problematic.
That's not an older thing.
And please don't get no cataracts, okay?
Oh, God.
So it's like, this is bad.
I have night blindness, and I just think, like, these bastards are shining their brights at me.
Right?
Then I realize, like, oh, no, that's the lower lights, which means that's just your regular, they are bright.
Just loud. Okay. Not everything needs to be recorded, photographed, and posted online, whether it's for good, like taking excessive vacation pictures, or for bad, like recording arguments between strangers. My one caveat to this is police brutality. If you see some police crazy stuff, you probably should record it. So
that's different.
Like Will Smith, who we got some issues with, but he did say this one good thing: racism is not getting worse; it's getting filmed.
That's what it is.
Yeah. So
in that case,
that would be my only, thing.
love thy neighbor and help them out,
right? Because do the video.
That could be the only evidence they have.
That does help, but the rest of the stuff we really don't need to see every steakhouse outing, it's just a lot.
Okay.
It's just excessive.
Mine that's weird and it kind of upsets me because we're in the season, guys. These damn first day of school pictures. Okay, first off, if I ever wanted to kidnap children, I would just wait for August through September, because you're going to check in, which means I know what school they go to, because you've checked. Oh, I'm at this school dropping off my baby, first day of 5th grade. You have given me their name, where they are, their age. I can relatively guess their age. I could probably go back through your stuff. You post for their birthday, so now I know their date of birth. I know their name. I know what school they go to. I probably know what car you drive. It is kidnapper fucking central.
Okay, and I'm gonna tell y'all, I never bought them school pictures because they look like bug shots. My kids look like somebody.
Did your kids all look bad?
So bad. Their hair would be, and I'm not the best hair doer, but it would be done in the morning. But by the end of when they take the pictures all over the place, they look like they don't want to be here. Nobody's smiling right. They were awful. So y'all's are probably awful too. I'm telling the truth.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. Okay, please give me a real menu. We understand.
Don't give me no damn QR.
Oh, that's what all of it is. The QR code, and then another
Now
app.
you want to see me
another
upset.
freaking app. So
well, if you just download the app, you can order. Bitch, you're the server. I'm supposed to order with you. I don't want to do this.
And my phone is always half dead, y'all.
Yeah, guys. Lisa, you will be an emergency, and Lisa's phone will die.
Girl, shame on you. I told you don't call me for these medical emergencies.
Yeah, no, Lisa's not your person.
Yeah, so we like wipe the things off and give it to us. Okay,
I understand
about COVID
I'll take the germs.
and all that,
I'll take the germs because I don't like. And then you get the QR code. You ask a question. Oh, it's not on there, but y'all can't keep this up. It's digital. It ain't like you had to reprint it,
girl. Okay, 6. Manners go a long way.
Amen.
Having and using good manners make you feel good. So it's just about respecting other people.
Yes.
And it feels good to be polite, respectful, and generous. Always use please and thank you. Treat others well. Hold the door open.
Yes.
Just be considerate. Wish them well. Wish people well. Don't be afraid to smile first. Think of how your actions impact others. Be kind. That's just bottom line. And like we said, don't let anyone's bad behavior keep you from your good behavior.
Oh, yes.
So just
we talk
be
about
nice.
This all the time.
Be nice, y'all.
Please.
7, stop speeding in neighborhoods.
But
we all got somewhere to be.
So, that's my old people I will shake my fist at a motherfucker because, you're going 35. There's kids
everywhere.
And then if I'm backing out, you're taking off my bumper if you run into me.
But you know what? Even on a real road, not the neighborhood road, they cut around, jump in front, do whatever, and you're right next to me at the stoplight.
Right.
Like, what happened?
Spoiler alert, you didn't get anywhere.
And I got somewhere to be just like you. You're not more important than all the rest of us that have somewhere to be. I'm not just out joy driving.
These folks. And guys, just so you know, we can't even really get on folks the way we want to because everybody in Texas got a gun.
Right.
So we just
have to suck it up. But we're telling you now. I am not instantly available at any waking moment just because it is technically possible for me to see your message immediately on my electronic device. If we didn't have prior plans to be in contact, please allow 24 to 48 hours for a response to all necessary non-emergency communication.
This is literally Lisa's daughter, so that's why I'm laughing.
My youngest daughter, Kennedy, book club Kennedy, she said she needed an appointment for me to call her. Well, she didn't say me. She said in general. In general. Like, just don't be calling me. Set an appointment and tell me when you're going to call me. And I'm like, okay. And she just ain't about it. And especially at work. The work people, they just feel like we're calling, so pick up. Any time of day. You're not at work. Mm-hmm. You're not clocked in.
And they are
they just calling, texting.
Don't get
what do you think about that? Yeah.
I think you ought not be calling.
That's a no. Now, Boomer said this, that the way Gen Z makes hearts with their hands makes me deeply unsettled. I agree.
I can't even...
We can't do it.
This is a damn heart.
So millennials agree with us about Gen Z.
Because this is so weird. My niece and nephew, I was like, what gang sign are they throwing up?
Yes. And why? Why are we doing it?
Guys, my nephew went to college. And so they're doing this weird hand thing. And my brother is in a fraternity. I'm in a sorority. I'm looking and I'm like, they couldn't have
these gangs or these
no, these kids would never be. These are the softest, softer than Charmin kids. So I was like, it's not a gang sign, but like, what is this? And my brother's like, it's a heart. I'm like,
but why? Tell me the context that you would do it. That's what I'm trying to understand.
First off, that don't make sense. Second off, it's not a heart. It's like this. Like, why? I know, why would you not just do this?
But why are you doing it at all? No matter how you do it, who are you hearting?
I said,
who and what are you hearting?
What line were they on? Did they play?
Is it like boyfriend, girlfriend?
No,
thing?
They're siblings. And they're doing like this. Like
to each other.
No, like it was each one's hand.
I'm saying, but to each other? Am I making a symbol to you? Why am I doing
this? This is Caleb. This is Kennedy. They're like this. Like in the picture.
Oh, so one has one half and one. Yes. So just the picture.
But
okay. I didn't
Do y'all see how
understand.
confused we are? Because I said, well, they ain't in no gang. They too soft. And did somebody pledge a sorority or fraternity I've never heard of? And is it a unisex
Not understanding.
one? I know.
Okay. If I say something to you, I'd like an acknowledgement that you heard me. And that includes text. My sons are bad about this. Now, one son will, very curtly, yeah.
I know who this is.
No, or whatever. I mean, he does respond. The other son just will ghost you, but just make the assumption that he saw it. You know what I mean? I just got into do me the thumbs up, the little exclamation point, something, so I know. So
these people.
Stop using your phone in your hand while you're driving. Get a mount, or just leave it alone. You're not that special or important that you got to be talking while you're driving.
I'm laughing because I just was looking at mounts yesterday and I was like, this is a good mount. And sometimes I have moments where I think, oh shit, I'm aging. I'm really aging because I'm like, this is a good mount. This makes sense.
Mine comes through the car. Thank you, Jesus.
Yeah.
Because if it didn't,
I still want a mount.
I just would be
easy access.
Lord. Number 12. My black leggings will have to be pulled from my cold, dead hands.
That's so true.
But you know what? Okay, I got a little exception to this. Everybody don't need to be in them black leggings.
Well, okay, this is my thing with that. Everybody can and should own black leggings. However, you need to understand when it's tunic season. Do you understand me?
It's always tunic season if you wear them black leggings.
Because some of y'all don't wear no draws. It's stretched as thin as Jesus could let it be stretched. And then you've got on a crop top. And now...
Oh, please don't.
We were somewhere.
Don't do it.
Guys, we were somewhere. And my son, Lord bless him. He said, Mommy, why is her waba so fuzzy? I said, what?
Oh, she didn't have... Oh,
I said, what? So I kind of looked, and my daughter is just looking like she's just...
Is this a workout thing? You see, I don't know because I don't work out like that.
No, we were at Target.
Oh,
and so
Jesus.
Anyway, she walks away. And guys, my son has an affection for derrieres. So she's walking, it's jiggling. And my son is just pulling the car. I said, but where are you going? He's just following the jiggle. Jello. And I thought, now, baby, you should have worn something that covered, just a little. Because we're getting a show at this point.
I feel like unless you're really, really thin and small...
No, I still don't want to see your ass.
Well, no, I don't want to see that. But, the little bitty ones with draws, I don't mind seeing them.
Said with draws. That's the
in
preface.
a little, they're just little bitty. But otherwise, it's all about the tunic. Covering it just a long enough.
Because I do love it with like long tops.
Yeah, it's cute. But cover it, baby.
Yes,
cover it. Okay.
When he said it, I thought, what? I looked, I said, oh, Jesus. Okay.
So I guess millennials are saying... Or maybe this is, I guess both of them are saying that they hate dealing with touch screen keyboards, that they can't type as fast. And
no
you
one
kind of,
can.
which and
it's the sensitivity is weird.
Yeah, that's a thing.
We agree.
We wish things had fewer unnecessary buttons. So we don't need each button to do 100 things. Maybe 2 things and be twice as fast. That's better, right? More is not always better.
There's this, there is this female pleasure device. And that's what the reviews are. They were like,
too many buttons.
They said, no, each button, like you can click it up to 10 times for like different speeds, different tempos. And so it was like, I can't get back to the speed I was on because you click the button so many times. And they were like, less buttons, less issues. I was like, okay, that's fair.
Okay, tips. Like
for
meals.
Dining out. Okay.
So we feel like tips should be for sit down meals only.
Oh, don't you ask me to tip
everybody?
Yes,
every app. Once again, we on the.
You know what tip pisses me off? Crumble cookie. What am I tipping? And before y'all get to judging me, let me tell you this: I've owned a profitable bakery for years. I have slaved. I didn't have all the marketing and everything that Crumble has, and I ain't hating because obviously I buy Crumble cookies. But what am I tipping?
Them turn on that oven, I guess.
It says it goes straight to the bakers.
Yeah.
I'm like, but then what about the person at the counter who helped me? And the damn cookie, I mean, a box of crumble cookies is $36. So what am I tipping?
Yeah. And then now it's like everything, like clothing stores and getting your oil changed.
Wait.
Yeah, everything. If you pay for it with a screen, on your own, they always ask for a tip.
Hell no.
And it's just.
And y'all, pardon my sniffing. My allergies are very bad. That's why my voice is a little off. But I tell you, I'm not tipping for that.
Yeah. Sit down.
It's
feel
a
like.
Scam.
We're tired of advertisements. Like I play a lot of little games, mahjong, and all those. And girl, they just bombard you. You can make one move, and
you can't play solitaire without it.
So they really want you to buy. Once again, another thing, to be no commercials. That's a fee.
Yeah.
So
like Hulu.
Yeah, well, I don't mind. I don't mind so much advertisements on
that's
TV
a commercial
because I'm used to commercials. But these online,
girl, because even YouTube has them now.
Oh yeah,
I'm watching something that popped
They're
up.
They're one of the worst.
What?
Okay, writing notes by hand on paper helps me remember better than typing notes.
Yes,
and a lot of people are like that.
Yes,
so we like paper books or hard books better than Kindles. I know Natasha probably doesn't agree, but I do. Well, for me, especially if it's a very involved novel,
because I need to go back. I'm going back
to like whose cousin was this?
Yes.
So the reference thing, and they're saying they miss magazines, which I don't miss them because I get them. Magazines is my freaking jam.
If you want Lisa in love with you, get this girl a gift card that involves
girl, because they talk about they can't wait to get that big fat Cosmo or Rolling Stone, and they read it, and then they cut it up for lookbooks or collages and stuff.
No, now guys, I love books. I have no more space.
Yeah, you need a library.
I have so many books that I have books in storage.
Or trade them, or do a free little library in your yard.
When I buy my house, I'm going to do that.
Yeah.
But I love my books, but I get so attached to the physical copies that I said, if I get a Kindle, if I really love it, then I'll buy it. But if I just like
that makes sense, because a lot of them, they're entertaining and all that, but I don't have to have it.
Yeah, because I mean, at this point, I'll be at 30 something books this year. Next year, my goal is 52. I can't keep buying books like this.
I get it.
I do love it.
It is. We like crew socks or no-show socks. The higher ones cut off our circulation. Isn't that true?
Let me tell you, y'all know I am thick. Honey, the imprint it leaves is like, what is happening with these?
I hate seeing guys with tall socks. Don't do that. Just do the little short. It just looks bad.
And that's the quickest way to look old is to ram them socks all the way up.
Lord.
Girl, the other day my dad had these, and I was like, where are you going? And thankfully he was like, I'm about to mow. Because I was like, there is no excuse for these. Why do you own them? Why are they pulled up like that? But then he said he was going to mow. I said, okay now. Because if it was anything else, I was going to make him change. Don't go out the house like that and you tell somebody you're my dad. Mm-mm. There
is no reason my appliance or TV needs internet connection.
Period.
And a lot of them do, y'all. It's kind of, because there's tea kettles with apps.
What?
Yes. Tea kettles with apps.
No.
There's all kinds of, you've seen the refrigerators with
all the things. I'm not into that.
There's stoves that do it. There's washing machines it's just a lot. And you have to do updates.
Hell no. I don't want to update the stuff that I've gotten in.
Listen, off and on.
That's
all I want.
And that's why y'all's washers don't work, because we got a fancy washer and we're in a situation right now waiting on this crap to get fixed. And I tell you what, my old washer machine, it didn't have but 2 buttons, but that motherfucker worked for 30 years. I was
going to say, I had a Maytag for years.
Oh, forever.
Off and on.
Comforters, shoes, everything could be washed.
On.
Yeah, I agree. That's terrible.
Okay, pajama pants as everyday fashion is dumb.
I hate it.
And they're just like, only time I can see, and it's kind of appropriate, at those midnight movie things.
That's appropriate.
Then you could wear
or if you just had a baby.
Yes.
Because I couldn't put on jeans if I wanted to. I needed to wear them.
They're everywhere.
They are. And you know what? It screams cheap to me. That's just me, y'all.
I don't know. It just looks sloppy.
And they're not flattering, so it ain't like you're looking good.
No. Okay, we do not need to follow every single trend we see on the internet.
Baby.
So they're talking about like the clear container. You know how you can watch people do their refrigerator and organize it with all these special containers, even though the stuff comes in containers. It's kind of like, okay, so we're going to actually take it out and re-put. Yeah, it's a lot. So, yeah, and the 100-step skincare things and, you know, just all the, they were talking about Stanley Cups and Stanley Cups,
gosh.
which we love. But, I mean, yeah, it's a lot.
Half of y'all ain't drinking water, though. So, like, what's the purpose?
This is so funny. If I say I'm going to play video games or just relax all day, that's my plan. I will not work an extra shift for you. Baby. I have plans. So whatever the plan is, that's my plan. If my plan is to watch Game of Thrones and eat Cheerios, that is my plan. So I'm busy. That's what that means.
Very.
You can't
do
judge
not
it.
disturb.
That's it.
Not available.
That is so freaking funny.
You know I believe in that.
Toddlers and babies do not need to be attached to a phone all day. You're the parent. My God. We've seen little bitties, tiny. I mean, just not talking. Yeah, and then
you wonder why they don't speak.
Yes, but you know, you're the parent. So we agree with all of those.
Every single one of those.
Y'all.
We have
so good. Those were so good, and that's something millennials and baby boomers agree on.
Listen.
So. Up next, simple meditative affirmations at work, but first, a message from our sponsor.
During hard times, it can get really difficult if you don't have anyone to talk to. Being alone with your thoughts can be an isolating feeling that can allow negativity to consume you.
This is why we are sponsored by BetterHelp. BetterHelp is customized online therapy that offers video, phone, and even live chat sessions with your therapist, so you don't have to see anyone on camera if you don't want to.
There is a broad range of expertise in BetterHelp's 20,000 plus therapist network that gives you access to help that may not be available in your area. You just fill out a questionnaire to help assess your specific needs, and then you get matched with the therapist in under 48 hours.
Then you schedule secure video and phone sessions. Plus, you can exchange unlimited messages, and everything you share is completely confidential. You can request a new therapist at no additional charge anytime.
Join the 2 million plus people who have taken charge of their mental health with an experienced BetterHelp therapist. So many people use BetterHelp that they are currently recruiting additional therapists in all 50 states.
Get 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/free-for-coffee. That's betterhelp.com/free-for-coffee.
Okay, what is yours this week? But I do have mine. I just want to know which way.
I am open to change.
Okay, I am open to change. Mine is I let go of scarcity and welcome abundance in my life.
That's a good one.
They're kind of like not the same, but they have some overlapping ideas because change, overlapping feels. Okay, loves, thank you for pulling up a chair and joining us for coffee. Please subscribe to Are You Free for Coffee podcast wherever you're listening. We hope that you enjoyed today's episode and find joy in the little things. Until next time.